So I just stepped over here by my Fuyu persimmon, and what I didn't know this. Do you all see that? Wow, look at her, y'all. She is putting on her flowers. She's putting on flowers everywhere, everywhere. She's putting on flowers. Oh my God, girl. I didn't know. Oh, look at that. You could see this. You see them? Yeah. I didn't know. This is too cool, baby. This is just too cool. Look at the flowers. This is the Fuyu persimmon. That's what this is. So last spring, my Fuyu gave me my largest fruit harvest. This tree produced 90 delicious Fuyu persimmons. It was an amazing harvest for me. And she's not a big tree. I'm trying to think of how old she is. Just let me think a little bit. So last year I had to put this sock around her because the wind was rocking her. So that sock is doing what it do, right? But I am so excited about these flowers. Yeah, look at that. Awesome, y'all. So in this container, I dropped purple potatoes I purchased from Home Depot. Now I'm gonna get close so you can see them because they are coming up. So there's one here and here and there. I don't want to go too fast. There's one here. So they're coming up, baby. They all coming up. Yeah, so these are the purple potatoes. It's purple potatoes. They're all doing well. Yeah. So this is my airlay. This foil is off, but it's doing good. It have roots on it. This one is doing good, but the kids and we were playing back here, and both of them was was knocked off. So, and I'm not gonna blame the kids for it because y'all, I was back here playing too. So, yeah, but they're doing good and they do have roots. I just want them to get more roots, right? But this is my Black Mission and it's doing really, really, really good. I haven't investigated her enough to see if she have any fruit, but usually my Black Mission is really slow about putting on her fruit. But when she start putting on her fruits, yeah, she really start putting them on. But you know, I haven't seen any yet, but she's alive and she's doing well. And this is my Black Italian. She's just now putting on her leaves and she's doing good. She's doing good. All of the fig trees are doing very well. Yeah. This is one of my carrot patches. Now, I dropped carrots at the end of January, February, March, and on the 1st of April. I'm growing carrots all over my garden, not just in one place. I have learned a lot about carrots, and it is one of my two survival foods that I'm growing here in my garden this spring. So, the number one survival food I'm growing is carrots. Also, I'm dropping potatoes, white potatoes. I have 4 containers of white potatoes, and I'm going to make sure that when I harvest, I will have more. It's because, as I've said, family, I'm trying to grow more food this spring than I did last spring. Now, if you've been around on my channel, then you have seen that I have been eating a lot of carrots. I usually harvest about 4 or 5 carrots for lunch every day. Now, listen, many of us maybe we don't think a lot about carrots, but carrots are very nutrient rich, right? And they are filling also. I love them. My grandkids love them. Jody and Joseph love them. There's so many ways that we can prepare carrots, and they are very easy to grow. You can put carrots in so many places in your garden. Um, they don't have to be just in a patch or in one place. I have carrots in a 8 foot raised bed where it is a divider from one side of that bed to the other side of that bed. I will share it with you in this video. You will see how I have carrots going down the middle of the bed just to separate that bed. But also, I don't know a lot of things to do with the carrot top. So this is what I've been doing with a lot of my carrot tops. I've been using it for green manure. Yeah, I've been using it for green manure. Now, this is my raspberry plant that I just purchased. And now I'm just gonna put these carrot tops in this soil and have these carrots to feed these raspberries. Because you all know so many things, nothing goes to waste. I can either put it in the super juice or just use it as a green manure. And so today, this is how I'm using my carrot tops. So these carrots are doing so much more for me than just feeding me, um, than me eating them, right? Yeah, so listen, because of the world we live in today, we need to find more ways to grow more food and to grow food that is rich in nutrients, easy to grow, and you don't need a lot of space in order to grow it, family. No, you don't need a lot of space when it comes to carrots. One of the hardest things about growing carrots for many people is thinning the carrots. Don't be afraid. So, because it is so windy out here, I staked up my sunflowers. I just put some stakes around them because it's just so windy out here. So, just to keep them standing. Yeah. So this is a tromboncino squash. This is my very first time growing this squash, but I'm excited to do so. So the tromboncino squash, first of all, let me say, you can harvest it when it's green. It tastes more like a zucchini, or you can grow it until it turns gold, where it looks like a butternut squash. The one thing about this squash that is very attractive to me is that its resistance to the squash vine borer. Just like the butternut squash, it's resistant to the squash vine borer. Now, cucumbers, my family, are also a squash, but the squash vine borer don't like them either. I'm excited to grow this vegetable. So this is where I have parsley growing. Right, this is parsley. But as you can see, I have there's about 10 carrots in this bed with this parsley. Yeah. because you can just drop a few seeds in many containers with many other vegetables, right? So this is where you don't need a lot of room to grow carrots. So I just try to keep them thinned out so I can get decent sized carrots. I'm not looking for anything huge and major. Yeah, listen, if I get a small carrot, I'm good. I'm good with it, but you can grow them anywhere. So what I did was I kind of dropped carrots all the way down the middle of this bed, and I'm going to plant peppers and tomatoes on each side of this dividing line, just to get more into the beds, right? But now you see, they got three all together, and I really need to take one out. So I'm gonna take this middle one out, and I may not even pull it. I think I'm just going to, I wish I had my scissors here, so I'm gonna just kind of break it without pulling it up from the roots, so it don't disturb the other two. So I'm gonna try. I got it. Yeah, so now those two can get some size on them. Yeah, and there's more over there, and lots of garlic. That's garlic. Yeah. That was a pepper that dropped in his bed, and that's what it did. So I'm gonna let them get a little bit bigger, and then I'm gonna separate them, and I'm gonna put them all over this bed right here. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, it's getting dark. It's in the evening, and it's getting dark out here, baby. So I harvest some of my chives from my onions, right? What is that? Okay. I just harvest some of them. I'm gonna bring them in, clean them, chop them up, and put them in freezer bag. I'm gonna have a bag for me and a bag for Jody. Tomorrow I will get a little more because they are getting so long, and seriously, I don't want to lose any. I don't want them to just die, because I love to cook with green onions, right? So I'm gonna harvest just a few more from that end and on this side, and put it in a freezer bag. Yeah, because I'm gonna cook with them, y'all. Yeah. I gotta see what that is over there. All right, y'all. All right, family, so I've cleaned my onions, and now I'm gonna chop them up and put them in freezer bags. Let go. Boom, there it is. All in the freezer bag. This one is going to Jody's. Yeah, it smells so good in my kitchen, y'all. These onions, they smell so good, so good. All right, guys.